Radiohead's third album, OK Computer, was considered a classic pretty much from the moment it was released in 1997. The album wasn't just a huge artistic leap forward for the British band. Its combination of experimental art rock, electronic textures, and dystopian lyrical themes perfectly captured the pre-millennial tension in the air. At the time, their American label, Capitol, thought the album was too weird to be a hit and downgraded its sales expectations from 2 million to 500,000. But OK Computer would blow those projections out of the water, selling millions. Today, it is considered by many to be among the greatest rock albums of all time. Not bad for a group that just a few years earlier had been pegged as a one-hit wonder. The first OK Computer track materialized when Brian Eno asked the group to contribute a song to a charity record for war child relief efforts. The result was the brooding Lucky, which was much darker than anything the band had released before. The band originally planned to produce their third album themselves, but Nigel Godrich would eventually become the George Martin to Radiohead's Beatles, an equal partner-architect of the band's expanding musical universe. While on a U.S. tour opening for Alanis Morissette in 1996, Radiohead received an offer to write the closing credits theme for director Baz Luhrmann's radical remake of Romeo and Juliet. The band decamped to a mansion near Bath, England, owned by actor Jane Seymour. That's right, Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman herself, and recorded exit music for a film. The band recorded the rest of what became OK Computer, mostly live off the floor in the mansion's empty ballrooms and stone stairwells, giving the album a cavernous but eerily isolated sound. Where they once drew inspiration from indie favorites like the Smiths and the Pixies, OK Computer drew from a deep well of unlikely influences. The album's lead single, Paranoid Android, took the form of a multi-sectional 6-minute suite that resembled an alt-rock Bohemian Rhapsody. On Airbag, you can hear the open-ended avant-funk grooves of krautrock legends Can, and the cinematic scratched-up beats of DJ Shadow. The electro-piano odysseys Subterranean Homesick Alien look to the psychedelic jazz of Miles Davis's Bitches Brew. On Climbing Up the Walls, Johnny Greenwood conducted a 16-piece string section, a move that foreshadowed his experimental soundtrack work for films like There Will Be Blood. You can't talk about OK Computer without mentioning the album's creepy centerpiece track, Fitter Happier, a critique of consumerism and conformity delivered in a lifeless computerized voice. The spoken word interlude was created using Macintosh's simple text application, and it's a nightmarish vision of that inevitable moment in the near future when we'll all have to submit to our robot masters.
Outcasting escaped, now self-employed, concerned, but powerless, an empowered and informed member of society. Pragmatism, not idealism, will not cry in public.
With OK Computer, Radiohead redefined the sonic and emotional parameters of the rock album as we know it. Where could they go from there? Beyond rock music altogether.